What's up, everybody? So the Saints finally showed a little bit of life on offense here in the preseason. They had a really nice long touchdown drive against the 49ers. I figured let's go over some of the plays from that drive. This first play here, this is the first play of the drive. They're backed up right in their own territory. Look, a lot of people would expect let's just run the ball here, right? But no, I like it. Clint Kubiak, new OC, says, you know what, let's take a shot. We're going to send the two outside guys deep. And we're going to have two flats, and then we're going to have the running back at the check down in the middle of the field. And, I like it. Maybe see if one of these guys on the outside can get open. Looks like Olave at the top of the screen there. Carr could have maybe took a chance on that one. But, we're going to take the check down to Foster Moreau, get a nice amount of yards. No harm, no foul. I like it just to get things going. Next play here. This is a really nice play. Saints running some wide zone. And the first thing I notice here, Penning, right? Everybody's favorite offensive lineman, Trevor Penning, does a really nice job here at the point of attack, really. You see him right here. Of course, over here playing right tackle on the left side of your screen there. Watch him take this defensive end, use his inside hand, and completely move him out of the way of that gap or where that football is coming. Also, check out Taysom Hill at fullback here leading the way as well. So again, pinning right there, moving that defensive end out of the way, or linebacker, whatever he is, number 51. Boom, and then Taysom Hill coming downhill, hat on a hat. I mean, that right there, pause that, freeze frame that. That's perfect blocking, right? This guy's taken care of. Taysom Hill, the new Kyle Juszczyk. Got Cesar Ruiz out here building a wall. Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams had a little bit more acceleration, a little more burst. This thing could have maybe gone even further than it did. But again, really nice shot from that right side of the offensive line. Trevor Penning, Cesar Ruiz, and Taysom Hill here. And then here on the very next play, Taysom Hill was the fullback to play before. This time he's the tailback, and he is going to get the handoff. Okay, this is essentially the same exact play that they just ran to Jamal Williams, except this time Taysom's the running back, and they're running it to the left. Right, they're going to motion the tight end over. I like to see that pre-snap motion. Didn't see a lot of it last year. And again, Adam Prentice is the fullback, right? I believe. Really nice job from him. Really nice job again from the offensive line. Check out Eric McCoy here, completely turning his defender around, building that wall between him and the running back. And again, nice job on Penning on the backside. Take a look at Penning here. Penning, he's going to cut off this three technique here, which is not easy to do on the backside of wide zone. Okay. So again, two nice plays in a row from Trevor Penning there. Look at that. It's a really nice job. Of course, Taysom doing Taysom things. Next play here, I like it. Okay, we're going to be empty from under center. Old school stuff, old school West Coast. We're going to get Chris Olave coming on the deep crossing route. We got a clear out route for him right here. I like it. Okay. The only thing I don't like here is the accuracy of the pass from Carr. Protection was gorgeous, right? But we're throwing this thing to Chris Olave, right? At this point, we got some separation. Let's put that thing out in front of him, man. Let's put that thing out here. Give him a chance to give some yards after catch. Instead, we get a little bit of an inaccurate pass from Derek Carr, but it was an explosive play nonetheless, so you really can't be too picky about it. But again, like if we put that thing out there in front of a guy like Chris Olave, who knows what he can do with the ball in his hands, right? Let's just imagine this. He catches this. This guy is paying attention to his man. This guy's way back here. He could have kept running and, got a lot more yards after the catch. But again, big gain nonetheless. Next play I want to take a look at here. Nice little completion here from Derek Carr. Looks to the right, comes back to the left, gets a nice completion. It's going to set up a fourth down. Um, but let's look at the offensive line here. Penning, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a close one, but I'll allow it. Okay. Push back initially, right? Defender has his hands in his chest. I don't like the strike placement from Penning. Check out a strike. It's outside the defender's frame. That's never good as an offensive lineman, man. And you're standing straight up. Like this guy has all he has the technique upper hand and the leverage upper hand right here. Okay, so we don't want to see this right now. It is a good job of recovering, right? We get knocked back, but we eventually sit it down and we stop him, right? But that's a little too close to the quarterback for my liking. But we get the ball off and we set up a fourth and short. And again, for that fourth and short here, we got the motion over to the bunch set, man-to-man coverage, which is what you're mostly going to see in the preseason. And I like it, right? Really nice job. Really good pass from Derek Carr here with pressure from all around him to get this thing off on fourth down. Back it up a little bit more here. Oh, excuse me, that's not Olave. That's Bub Means. That's right. The rookie out of Pitt, Bub Means. Really nice catch there from Bub Means. Trying to look here. Had the tight end up top, but again, we made the right read with the pressure in our face. It's a really nice job. Now pinning once again, man. Look, Landon Young over there at left tackle getting beat like a drum as well on the inside, but that'll be Fuaga's place once the season starts. But pinning, we got to get them hands better, man. Can't be leaning like this either. We're leaning. Why are we striking with our hat? Why are we doing this? What is this? This does nothing but takes us off balance and lets the defender control us, man. Can't do that. You're a powerful guy. Use them long, strong arms, dude. Right? Because when you do stuff like lean in with your head, it allows the defender to just whoop run right around you, right? And that could have been a holding call. It would have been a holding call if Carr would have held the ball on longer. Held the ball longer, excuse me. So, got to get that cleaned up from Trevor Penning. That's 2 in a row from Penning. That's a little shaky, but good completion on fourth down. Next play here, a little bit of a toss action, again with Taysom Hill leading the way. I mean, come on, man. Is this guy not a football player or what? I know we talk about him all the time, but I don't see how you could hate Taysom Hill. I really don't. How could you hate Taysom Hill? I mean, look at him. He's literally leading this run at fullback for Jamal Williams. Toss. Like it. Nice job overall up front. I like it, man. I like what I've seen so far from the Saints running game just in the preseason. I assume once the regular season starts, we'll see even more wrinkles with pre-snap motions and whatnot. But I like it so far. Good stuff. Next play, just a little hitch to Olave down here in the open space. Get the ball out quick. But again, Mr. Penning, come on, man. Again, a little shaky for my liking, brother. Good recovery. You get beat inside. Good recovery. Put the guy on the ground. But again, man, a little too close for comfort. Let's see what happens. Overset. Something Penning does a lot. He oversets a lot. Boom, right there. He shouldn't be setting this far out. Right? These two should never be mirrored like this. Penning, offensive lineman, always want to play your guy inside out. We want to protect the inside gap first because it's the quicker path to the quarterback, right? So we don't want to see this. Okay. Let's take this thing back. So if you're Penning, right? This is a quick pass, right? So it looks like he's trying to jump set maybe. Yeah, just jump set him, quick set him. But again, it don't matter. We can't get beat inside. If we're going to do this, we need to stop the set right now. All right, we don't need to keep going. Because when we keep going, this is what happens. We get beat inside like that. Like that. But he wasn't able to, recover at least enough to push his guy away onto the ground. But we don't like to see it, man. We really don't. Next play here, little pre-snap motion. Motion Olave across the formation and run the ball the opposite way. Another good job by the offensive line up front. And again, I like the pre-snap stuff, man. Because what does it do? When you send Olave over, okay, you send him over across the formation, that's going to bump this guy over onto Bub Means here, and that's going to send this guy over here, over this way, right? And it just takes one less guy, or it takes one more guy away from the way that you're running it. And that just leaves a big, wide, open space over there for Jamal Williams, who, again, just kind of just has no juice to him, man. Great guy, funny guy, but just don't got the juice. Again, up front, nice double team there by the center and the left guard. Good job from 62 there. Lucas Patrick getting up to the second level. Cesar Ruiz as well. Landon Young does a good enough job stealing that edge off. And a nice gain. Next play here. I like it. Just kind of ran out of real estate on this one. This little quick out down at the bottom to Olave. I do like how we start here and we motion inside a little more to give ourselves a little bit more room. Right there. But even with that, we still ran out of space. It's okay though. I like it. I think it was a good anticipatory throw from Carr, right? Our back foot hits. We're letting that thing go, as Olave is just about to come out of his break. Not a bad throw at all. But again, just ran out of space. Oh well. I'll give a shout out to Penning on this play. Really nice protection from him over there. Again, like when he doesn't overset, right? He gets to his spot, doesn't overset, gets hands on. Look at that. Outside hand is inside. Sits down in his set. Boom. That's all we ask, man. Just play with technique, play with confidence, and you can get the job done. Next play here that almost scores for the Saints. Looks to be duo, I would say. Jordan Mims at the running back position. I thought Mims looked pretty good yesterday overall. I really did. Thought he looked shifty. He had a burst to him. And he could end up being the backup to Alvin Kamara if Kendre Miller can't get his stuff together. His health together, I'll say. Nice job from the center, Eric McCoy in the left guard again. Nose guard ends up on the ground. That's always a good thing, right? Penning over there on the right side. Double teaming with Cesar Ruiz. That's a really good job from him. Building a wall between him and the running back. Ruiz at the second level. Really good read from Mims as well, right? Initially, it looks like he's going to take this thing this way, right? He on this play is his duo, right? He's reading that linebacker. Back it up a little bit. Mims is going to read this linebacker here. Okay, if he bounces this thing, if the linebacker comes outside, Mims is going to take it straight, right? If this linebacker was to come downhill, then Mims would bounce it outside. He makes a right read here. The linebacker goes outside, Mims goes inside. Almost scores. And I believe right here, they just hand it off to Taysom on the fullback dive. Good push from the offensive line. Touchdown. Derek Carr's happy. So, nice little drive from the Saints. Hopefully, we can see it in the regular season. Obviously, in preseason, they're not running their best stuff. They'll get to that in the regular season. But good to see this drive nonetheless. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.